Hello everyone, this is FinishDuck here with another end of the year update video. I think these are like coming a thing because I think last year I also did an update video pretty near the end of the year, which is totally not what I'm trying to do, but things just escalate this way. But anyway, let's get right into the meat of this video. And first off, I want to apologize to you guys because on Twitter and on and several N-Slates of mine, I promised that this latter half of 2017 there would be a lot of content. I would be a lot more productive than usual, and I wanted to be. I wanted to be as productive as I could. I wanted to do a lot of stuff. I wanted to get a lot of stuff done, but I unfortunately couldn't. Basically, I had planned like, what, 4 or 5 different videos. I was working on 2 countdowns, which I'm still working on, and they should be coming out at some point. But I was also working on a commentary, which I probably have to scrap now. I was also thinking of maybe doing another review, besides, of course, the Tales of Hysteria review. But the point is that I wanted to do as much stuff as I could before the year ended, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. Because with the Tales of Hysteria review, for example, I was suffering from writer's block, among other things. And those, with all the projects I've been working on this year, something has like stretched out the time frame I was working on the video. Basically, basically every project I've been working on this year has taken a lot longer than I thought I would. And that really disappoints me because I wanted to do as much stuff as I could. And there is a reason for it, which I'll get into just in a bit, but I'm sorry, I'm disappointed in myself. I wanted to do as much stuff as I could, but here I am. But I am happy with how the videos turned out. The Sly Cooper video ended up being a lot longer than I thought I would, and that kinda also ate up my time for other projects. So that was the thing. But another thing that really has affected my ability to do videos, especially this latter half, is just what's been happening to me on this year as a whole. And this year has been a real roller coaster, because the first half of this year, up until July, I think, it was pretty great. I'd say. I wouldn't say it was the best time of my life or anything, but I thought it was this is a good year. This is good times, because a lot of great stuff in my life happened too. I graduated. I got my first job. That was really great. And I finally got myself a PS4, which was just awesome. And actually, the footage you're seeing on the screen right now is recorded by yours truly, thanks to the PS4 like recording function thing. You know what I'm talking about. And also, in July, actually, I also got to go to my first con, and it was really fun. The traveling was a little bit of a pain, and there was a little bit of a headaches, but it was fun all around, I'd say. But really, after that con, everything just, for me, started to really go downhill. And the latter half this year really has been I feel it's really been really hard on me. Just like the last year, 2016 was pretty rough on me. I won't go into the details, of course, but this latter half of 2017 definitely feels like that, and I think it might be a little bit worse because on this latter half of 2017, I've come across like a lot of problems, like in terms of my health. I've noticed things like little things, not like anything that is life threatening. It's kind of hard to explain. They're like things I'm not sure about. And I'm not sure if, hey, should I go to the doctor to get this looked at? Or is it something, am I just overreacting? Maybe this is nothing. It's basically this latter half of the year, I've been really getting depressed over many things and just a lot of anxiety over a lot of stuff. Again, and this whole thing of me trying to do as much stuff as I can, and the fact that I can't do it just gives me even more anxiety. I feel uncomfortable because I want to do all this stuff, but I can't because, this whole stuff with depression, anxiety, it leads to a lack of motivation, and it just takes me away from the videos. And then on top of that, there's also like just general laziness from my part, and just other distractions. Like I said, I got a PS4 and I have a lot of games and I have a huge backlog already. So, and again, 2017 has been like, holy crap, it's been a great year for gaming. So, I've been playing a lot of games this year, but those have unfortunately also affected my ability to work on videos. And of course, this whole, my whole mental state. It's not anything that requires medical attention, don't worry. At least, not yet. I don't think it's anything that needs medical attention. I think I can cope with it, at least for now. But just, it has been getting me down, just in a nutshell. It's been getting me down, but I think I'm managing. I think I'm getting up from this a little. But basically, just a lot has happened, and just it has gotten my mood down, has killed my drive for doing anything productive, really. But now is the time for me to finally tell you the reason why I basically tried to make as much stuff as I could before the year ends. And that reason is because next year, at the beginning of next year, I will be starting my conscription slash military service. And for those who don't know, here in Finland, every male person with at least 18 years of age has a compulsory military service, because army and shit. And basically, I'm already like almost 20 years old, but that's because I was in school. I wasn't able to do it immediately when I turned 18. But basically, I'll be going to do my military service, and that will take about 6 months. And what this means for the channel is that starting January of next year, there will be a silence on this channel. Now, I know I don't exactly release videos like real fast. There might be like a several month gap between my videos, but I mean more like silence, like almost total silence, like in terms of I have a Twitter, if you don't know. I might be completely silent there, and just in general I'll be silent. I won't be doing anything because I'm not sure if I have access to the internet over there, but and even if I did, I won't be able to go to the internet whenever I want, is the point. I do have, like, these holidays well, not every weekend, but on some weekends I'll be able to come home and possibly work on videos, but again, that's a lot less time than what I usually have. And that's really the reason why I wanted so much stuff out of the way, because I didn't want to work on them when I was doing my military service. But unfortunately, it's starting to look like I do have to do it, because again, like I said, I'm currently working on 2 countdowns. I'm hoping one of them I can finish one of them before I start my military service, but the other one is probably going to have to, like, wait, and I'll somehow try to finish it during the military service, like edit it when during those holidays, during the weekends when I'm at home. But yeah, those who are Finnish people, if there are Finnish people watching, you probably know what I'm talking about. And I don't know, I think like people in Americas and most other countries have, like, not mandatory military service, like you can choose to do military service, but here in Finland it's compulsory, so I have to do it. And finally, something that I probably should have said a while ago, but I'm saying it now, is a cancellation of certain project, which again I should have done a while ago, but I'm no longer doing top 20 fictional villains, at least in its current form, because if you remember that, if you care for that matter, that project was a collab, and it's a top 20. So, and we decided to just call it out and not work on it, because it was getting... we lost the motivation for it. I lost the motivation for it, and just... we couldn't do it anymore, and just the fact that it was top 20 kinda also ate the drive for the project, and for me also the fact that I didn't stand by a lot of the opinions anymore. The project isn't completely dead. I am still planning to do a list of my favorite villains, but it's going to be a solo countdown, it's going to be a top 10, and it's only going to be video game villains, because I realized that if I did fictional villains, I would end up leaving out a lot of villains, a lot of, like, iconic villains from comics and movies and such. But, oh well, life is not fair sometimes. Life is simply unfair, don't you think? Anyway, I think that's all I wanted to get out of my chest. Again, apologies. I know I said I would do a lot of stuff this latter half of the year, but things didn't go according to plan, and I hate when things don't go according to plan. But I still hope you'll stick around. I know there will probably be some sort of silence, like I said, during the first half of the next year, but I still try to keep my presence here on YouTube, on Twitter, on all the internet website things where I'm at. And I hope you guys will continue to be a part of this channel too. But I won't stop you if you want to unsubscribe, because, you know, I'm an unfunny piece of shit. But anyway, I'm Finished Jack, and I'll see you when I see you, hopefully in the next countdown, which will probably be top 10 games I played in 2017, because holy shit, there has been a lot of great games this year, and I could have made it a top 15 again, but, you know, I wanted to finish it in time, so it's a top 10 now. Yeah, so I'll see you guys hopefully for that countdown, and take care.